up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. For the rocks from the side, I'm living up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. For the rocks from the side, I'm living up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed.
Hello, race fans, and welcome to the streets of Chicago with the IAA Xfinity Series. These boys are going to be tearing up the streets of Chicago for 65 laps here tonight. Everybody's finished their qualifying runs, getting gridded right now. All right, cars have started to roll off the grid. So now it's time to take you through the field. Starting off on the pole is going to be Trenton Jump with Steve Baker to his outside. Wesley Crump and Jeff Pogo are going to be row number 2. Row number 3 is going to be Michael Meredith with Randy Brashears. Great qualifying effort for Randy. Row number 4 is going to be Colin Besser and Dalton Schley. Row number 5, Eric Stamp and and Zane Bailey. Row number 6 is going to be Kyle Hardy and Dustin German. Row number 7, Sean Freeman and Darren Bruce. Row number 8 is going to be Dustin Coggin and Alan Duggar. Row 9, Noah Abbott and Richard Swavely. Row number 10 is going to have Michael Carter and Logan Brakey. Row number 11, James Rotruck and Chris Spencer. Row number 12 is going to be Reggie Evans Jr. and George Fehrenbacher. And that's going to be your field tonight. So we have got, looks like 23 entries. We've only got 22 cars gridded. Looks like Freeman and Fehrenbacher may have missed the start. There we go. We've got a track map for this track. Be coming into the final corner now. Pace car is off. And the green flag is out here at Chicago. Trenton Jump gonna lead down into turn number 1 with Steve Baker on his outside. Everybody making it through turn number 1. looks like, ooh, I think we got a couple cars around. And we do, that's Dustin German. Watching that 96 of Dustin German. Oh, Darren Bruce just drives right through him. Not a great start for Dustin German. Oh, contact between the two leaders, Baker and Jump. Already, still on lap 1. Got some door-to-door banging for the lead. Coming back to the line to complete the first lap. Oh, you got one a little loose going through the corner. Is that... Oh, looks like he's still loose. Is that Coggin? Dustin Coggin looking like he's fighting a bit of a loose condition with that car. And Brakey a little loose around the corner. They just kind of drift in these streets. Reggie Evans nosed it into the wall, just overshot that corner. Stamp wiggling through the corner. Two leaders, Steve Baker and Trenton Jump, have really set themselves ahead pretty quickly here. About a 3-second gap back to third. Third place Wesley Crump right here. So those two up front taking off in a hurry. Wondering how tire wear is going to play a factor here tonight. There will be no full course cautions. Jeff Poco all over the back of Wesley Crump. I think this might be Poco's first Xfinity start. I could be mistaken, but I know he's a truck regular. And I think he might have won last week. I'm not 100% remember. Anyways, Baker up front here. Chris Spencer maybe got in a bit of trouble. Take a look at a replay here. Oh, there he goes. Ooh, hard contact in the wall. Ooh, he lost the nose of that car. The toe is all messed up. He's going to have to go get a fast repair. And unfortunate for Chris Spencer. Still trying to limp that thing back around. Baker and Jump continuing to open up that lead even more to over 4 seconds now. Looks like Spencer decided to just get that thing towed. Shears up there in 6th. Bester, he's got a bit of left side damage. He sent that fender into a wall somewhere. Oh, Freeman sends the car around. Freeman was one that missed the start. Fehrenbacher looks like he did not start. Look, Colin Bester may have had an issue. Oh, that's where he got that damage we were seeing a little further. Baker and jump. Oh, almost 6-second lead over the third place Wesley Crump. Track position and pits is going to be everything here. Like I said, no full course caution, so it's not any point where the field's going to bunch back up. So the track position is going to be very important. Possibly another issue for Freeman. Yep, there you go. Oh, hard into. There you go, iRacing. Lose the front clip and just put it back on. The toe on his car is pretty messed up. Yeah, he's going to have to tow that thing since he's right outside the pit road. That would be a long drive back. Kyle Hardy back here holding down the final top 10 position. He's got Richard Swavely on his back bumper. Road truck in that corn car. Ooh, jump makes a little bit of contact with that inside wall. See Trenton Jump sitting in second, has 2 wins already this year. A couple weeks ago at Kansas, and then another one at Darlington earlier in the season. Jump currently 4th in the points. Steve Baker back in 36 points wise, but he missed a large portion of the beginning of the season. Possibly an issue here for Eric Stamp now. Looks like he's gonna. Ooh, wow, that was great job by Stamp to not get the wall. That was close. Locks it up. Oh man, kind of glitched into the wall, but didn't make I guess official contact or anything to make damage, cause damage rather. But Take a look at Brakey, that green number 2. Ooh, not sure what started that. Maybe just overcooking it into the corner. He was kind of lagging out there. Just gonna get that thing turned back around right in front of German. And he's gonna wait. Also having a bit of some connection issues to Brady. Reggie Evans having some right side damage on this one already. Looks like he just had an issue, and Colin Bester having an issue. We're going to go take a look at that in just a minute. So no, Evans just kind of locked it up in the corner. Bester loose down that straightaway. And the back end steps out on him, and it goes around. Have to kind of wait for traffic to finish getting through. Get that thing pointed back in the right direction. Steve Baker and Trenton Jump just continuing to be dominant as ever on this Chicago street course. Just kind of, I don't want to say necessarily battling, but just hanging tight with each other. Trenton Jump staying right on the back of Steve Baker, and now they've got almost 9-second lead over the rest of the field, over Crump in third. Coggin having an issue here. He may have overshot the corner. Ooh, yeah. Back end kind of comes out. The whole thing just slides into the wall. He's already got right side damage before he went in there. So we're seeing a lot of drivers having issues with going down that front stretch. It's Michael Carter now. Maybe getting some false reads here. Maybe? Nope. Carter, oh, slams that wall. Just did not turn. Oh, and there goes the engine. So Carter gonna have to jump to the pits. Whipping these cars through these bumpy streets. Hardy just barely tapped that wall. Hardy has fallen back to 13th, though. Last time we checked, he was in 10th. Did he have damage to the front of that? Let's see. He does have damage on the front of that. No Abbott hitting pit road. Jeff Poco doing a great job out here in 4th, holding that down. Here comes Dalton Schley and Randy Bashirs. Here goes where Schley made the pass on Bashirs. Schley now seeming to pick up the pace now that he's gotten around Bashirs. He for Abbott. I think this might be giving me false information. Yeah, my system is thinking that when they come out of the pits, they're crashing. Reggie Evans in the 04. Overshoots that corner. Maybe just trying to get out of the way. Yeah, he's not on the lead lap, so he's probably just trying to stay plenty out of the way. Looks like Trenton Jump's kind of falling off a little bit from Baker's back bumper now. Wesley Crump still holding it down in third place. Opened up over Pogo in fourth. Meredith fifth. Abbott got some damage on the back of that car. Ooh, another hard hit. Kind of seems like drivers maybe taking tires and then coming out cold, because it looks like a lot of these people that we're seeing overshooting and hitting that corner just came off pit road. Chris Spencer. Ooh, downshifted and back end come around when he got back in the throttle. Whoa! Sliding that rear end out. Swavely's got his sights on Bailey. Bailey makes a little mistake. Gets the back end into the wall. A little loose around the corner. Swavely's all over him. There you go. Swavely makes the pass. Makes the pass and even opens up a little bit of distance on Bailey. Oh, Zane Bailey slams the wall. A lot of damage on the front of that. Let's see what just happened there. Oh, back end just come out and nowhere for him to go but the wall. A lot of right side damage, but he's going to just keep that thing out on the track. He didn't lose any spots. It's like Stamp just lost a spot to Road Truck, though, as he sent it in the corner a bit too hot. Trenton Jump holding on to second. Wesley Crump holding on to third. Impressive runs for these two, showing that they're not just great oval drivers, but they got the skills on the road course too, being well-rounded. We just got to get these guys on some dirt now. Trenton Jump proven to be up front regularly. Wesley Crump, we always see him up front. Great to see when drivers have a diverse driving ability. Bailey still whipping that thing. Road truck just about got the right front off the ground coming around that corner. Ooh, I just heard someone hit the wall. Is that Bester? Indeed, it just locks it up. Hammers down angrily. Oh, Coggin just overcooks that corner and slams the wall, brings it right down into pit road. Stamp taking that low line. Looks like he was going to try and cut the corner, but just jumped right out of it. Road truck looking like he's about to try and make a move on Bailey anytime now. Oh, someone overcooked that corner. I think that might have been Hardy. Spencer has some kind of a problem. Back end come around on him. Noses into the wall. And Hardy, I believe he might have just sent it into the corner and yeah, locks it up. Does some more damage to that car. Oh, looks like Darren Bruce got the wall as well. Road truck still hunting down Bailey. Eric Stamp in the road truck's mirror. Freeman's pulled back out on track. On board with Bailey. Side by side. Road truck on the left. And Stamp's going to get into it. They're almost 3 wide there, but Road truck makes the pass. Stamp gets by Bailey. Not quite clear yet. And down in the corner, Stamp's got the spot. Looks like Road truck slapped the wall. So in one shot, Bailey loses 2 spots. Baker and Jump continuing to keep about the same distance between each other. 2.5 seconds. But they have grown over the field so far. There's a 17-second gap between second and third. as we are on lap 17. Back end stepping way out on jump that time. And he slaps the wall with the back end of that car. Jump seems like he's starting to fight a bit of a loose condition. Back end continuing to just kind of step out on him. Swavely's got Brashears in his sights. Swavely's still searching for somewhere to pass Brashears. Reggie Evans sends it in there a little too quick. Swavely still hunting down Brashears right on his back bumper. I think Brashears may have just let him by as he got by so quickly. So Brashears going to fall back to 8th, putting Swavely up into 7th. Oh, and Swavely sends a car around. Keeps his foot in the gas to keep it out of Brashears' way. Whips that thing back around and doesn't lose too much time. Dang. Road truck possibly having an issue. Back end steps out. Loses the spot to Stamp. Take a look at Kyle Hardy. Sends into that corner a little too quick, but gets it walled up and just barely taps the wall. The Trenton jump has either fallen off or just kind of eased up and said, well, that's enough for now. as Baker's opened up over a 4-second lead. Whoa, jump loose to the corner, slams the wall over there. Oh, right off of pit road. The back end comes out on him. The field is coming up on him. See his stamps, back end getting loose. Jump making a bit of contact with the wall. Chris Spencer. Back end comes out. Nose it into the wall. Throw that thing in reverse and get her going again. Colin Besser having more trouble. Just, oh man, locks it up and straight into the wall. Ooh, hard damage on that thing. I don't know if he's going to be able to continue or... Take a look at Darren Bruce. Oh, back end comes out. And another one nosed into the wall. Sean Freeman, 87. Oh, tries to get... Oh, let's go on board for that one. He tries to get around that car sideways. And... Oh, man. Darren Bruce just didn't lock it down like Sean was expecting him to. Unfortunately, Freeman sending past and into the wall. Trenton jump on pit lane. I say Steve Baker must have pitted as well. As Crump is the leader now. Pogo on pit road. Meredith. Darren Bruce. Wesley Crump going to be leading right now with... Oh, Baker is closing that gap pretty quickly. Crump probably just wanted to get that extra point for leading the lap and possibly bring it down pit road this time. Reggie Evans overshoots the corner, moves out the way. So Crump is not going to pit this time by. I mean, Brashears is back 32 seconds in fourth. Chris Spencer continuing to have issues. Oh no! We're seeing Trenton jump possibly crashed. Not sure why he stopped turning. That's going to cost Jump a lot of time. He was only about 8 seconds off of Baker. Now back almost 23, 24 seconds. Leslie Crump going to continue to lead for the time being. We're on lap 23 of 65, watching the IAA Xfinity Series on the 15 Studios YouTube channel. And here comes Crump now, heading down pit road. Baker has taken the lead back. And I think Kyle Hardy might have had some issue getting into this corner. You said earlier, a lot of cars having trouble going down the straightaway. Gonna get the inside wall. Oh, and is that Duggar? Yeah, Duggar loses it right in front of him. Whoa, that was close with the leader back there. The leader, and oh, there's a car right where you need to go. Coggin, I think, gonna have the same issue right here. Oh no, Chris Spencer coming off of pit road. Did not see that coming. Coggin getting into the corner, and here comes Chris Spencer out of the pits. No way that's working. Spencer did not stay to the right, nor did he look before he came out of the pits, I guess. I mean, at least it seems that way. Steve Baker has reclaimed the lead. And, whoa, Jump is now a lap down. What in the world happened to Jump? Jump brought it back down pit road, that's why. Or Trenton Jump all the way back in 15th now after being second for so much of this race. Baker back out in front. Crump now in second. 30 seconds back from Baker in first place. Don't think Crump's gonna get Baker unless Baker really makes a pretty big uh-oh. Speaking of uh-ohs, looks like Sean Freeman maybe had a moment. Just tap the wall. He kind of just stopped to let Meredith by. And now Reggie Evans. Yeah, just letting leader by there. What about Dalton Schley? What happened to him? Looks like he might have had a little trouble. We're gonna send it in a little too much on this corner. A little too deep. Gets that outside wall coming through the corner. Some hard contact there. Oh, Reggie Evans sideways. Looks like he just jumped to the pits. Spencer having trouble with that front straight. That turn number 1 is just killing people tonight. Baker, it's awful early talking, but keep it clean. I feel like he's already got this wrapped up. He's got 30 seconds over Crump in second place, and he's been just unbelievably dominant tonight, opening up the gaps. Road truck with a wiggle through that corner. And loose off of this one. Brakey trying to take advantage of that, pulling up side by side with him. And Brakey's going to dive to the inside and get that position. Alan Duggar's back end comes out, noses into the wall, and just kind of stuck there. Brakey's gotten by Road Truck. Road Truck is still all over the back of him. Oh, Swavely is around. Another iRacing glitch. He's lost his back bumper and then popped back on. Oh, the back end just steps out on him. Backs into the wall. Get that thing going again. He didn't lose any position, but he did lose about 16 seconds on Bashir's in 5th. Pogo doing a great job up here in 3rd. Steve Baker continuing to lead with a 32-second lead over Wesley Crump. Stamp. A little bit of trouble in turn one. No contact with anything though. Freeman just kind of pulls over for Brashears again. See, did Carter have issue coming out of the pits or? Oh! Back end comes out on Stamp, and Brakey just gets right into him, sends him around. See, he's trying to fight the back end of that, and here's Brakey just trying to make the corner, and boom. Crump. Now, let's see. Almost a 10-second gap between Crump in second and Pogo in third. Chris Spencer. Oh, gonna slide into the wall. Car's taking a blunt hit right to the right side and gets into the left side. Looks like he's got some right front damage on that car. That wheel is towed out. Looks like the right front's towed out and the left front's cambered in. Spencer bringing that thing down pit road now. Steve Baker continues to lead. Just past the halfway point in this one. Wesley Crump a little loose off the corner. Back end gets into the wall. Jump and Hardy making their way past Crump. Not for position. Hardy and Jump getting a bit of contact. Jump ends up in the wall. Michael Meredith up here in 4th, continuing to have himself a good run. Shears has brought that thing up into the 5th place position. Super Shears having a great solid run here tonight on the streets of Chicago. Slavely in 6th, got a pretty good bit of damage on that car as we saw him go around a few times. Dustin German keeping that thing inside the top 10 along with Zane Bailey. Bailey with a decent bit of damage. It looks like that left front is cambered in. Kind of hard to... No, I think it is. Looks kind of messed up. See the back end stepping out on him. Man, Bailey definitely fighting a loose car out here. That back end out on almost every corner. Reggie Evans. Who locks it up, makes some contact with that wall. Oh, back across the track, man. On board with Brakey and see what he was looking at. Oh boy. Slavely possibly having more issue or just hitting pit road. Oh, he sends it in the corner. Just pulls it straight across the track onto pit road. Spencer pulls off of the pit road. Oh, into that first corner after pits. Straight into that outside wall. That's probably going to wrap it up for Spencer. Believe that's probably going to do it for him. And I think he may have already taken his fast repair. I could be wrong. Hardy with a pretty decent amount of damage to the front of that thing. Hood's all crumpled up. Tough to see Trenton jump a lap down back here in 12th after the great first third of this race. Meredith has made his way up into third, switching places with Pogo. Take a look at Michael Carter. Ooh, the back end comes around and hard nose into that wall. Oh, and there goes the engine. He's gonna have to tow. Crump getting by lap car Zane Bailey. Alright, well, let's take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
I'm Jason Turner. I own Turner's Alignment and Tire. Been in business for 20 years now. I'm an alignment shop brat. My dad owned this place when I was born. I've been here my whole life. So it's the only thing I've ever done. Do alignments, brakes, tires, shock struts, do all undercarriage work. We really specialize in just the drivability. We just do things a little bit different than most places. My first ever boss told me, when you're really good at something, be the best at it. Don't be really good at a lot of things, be the best at one thing. And we chose to do this, the one thing I'm good at, and decided to keep getting better at it. People should choose us because we have fair, competitive pricing. We use the newest, latest equipment out on the market. We have the highest quality staff, and we get the job done fast.
Welcome back to Chicago Street Course. While we were away, Zane Bailey had a bit of an issue. Yeah, heading down in the turn one where we've seen the most problematic spot. Back end comes out on him. Ooh, backs into the wall. And Freeman has an issue in the next corner. Now Reggie Evans coming up over the hill. Oh, he's in the wall there. I think it's stuck in the wall. Baker, wow. Baker has almost a minute lead over Crump in second place. 25 laps to go here on the streets of Chicago. Oh, Zane Bailey having trouble in that corner. Man, great save. Let's look at that again. That was great. Blah, blah, blah. Doing a little Chicago street drifting. He's got his sights on Brashears, trying to get himself up into the top 5. Swavely's fallen back to 8th. German up there in 9th place. It's Eric Stamp behind him, not for position, with that super beat up car. On Logan Brakey's nose. Oh, it's got a bit of connection issue. He's in and out. Looking at the back bumper of Brashears. And Crump hits pit road. Something just happened to Brashears. Oh, heavy damage on the front of that car. Oh, just overshoots, locks it up straight into the wall. Eric Stamp having more issues. Dustin German picked up some damage. Oh, Stamp straight into the wall. Let's see, German. How he got that damage. Coming down the straightaway again. Front straight. Start finish straight. I don't know what they call it. Boom. Nosed into the wall. And we can see Brashears behind him getting into the wall. That was actually kind of cool. Oh, what happened to our camera? See, Crump still holding on to second place after hitting the pits, getting a fresh car and tires. Still got a 1 second lead over, oh, excuse me, only a couple seconds over Pogo. Yeah, Crump closing. Okay. See, between Crump and Pogo is like a second. Almost 10 seconds. Man, these road course numbers get me all mixed up because Poco is a minute off of Baker. Brakey on pit road. Baker just continuing to put down clean laps. Lap after lap. I think the only ones that he has not led tonight is when the pit cycles are going through. And if you might be about to see another pit cycle here shortly. See, Baker's got almost a minute on the field. Probably be better off to do it sooner than later. Randy's got himself a new car. Yeah. So we only currently have 4 cars on the lead lap. Slavely has lost 4th place. I mean, excuse me, not 4th place, but he's gone a lap down. Taking a look at Darren Bruce. Overshoots. Nose into the wall. And it looks like he's just going to jump to the pits from there. Zane Bailey with an inch possibly. That might have just been it right there. No, stop, jeez. Oh, back end stepping out. tries to catch it, but it just comes around. Freeman gets by him. Bailey gonna bring that thing into the pits. Issue for a lot of these drivers, again, with no full course cautions, is that once you're off the lead lap, you're kind of just done. That's it. Without a caution, there's no way Slavely's going to get back on the lead lap. Look at that overlay. Trying to see where the 9 and the 94 are adjacent to each other. Okay, the 94 is at the line. The 9 is going through the final corner. So they're just a straightaways length apart. So shortly, Baker will be able to see Meredith off in the distance. $17 laps to go. I'm picking Meredith might end up losing a lap if Baker keeps up this pace. On board with Baker. Just turning nice smooth laps, getting up and down through the gears smoothly. Pogo falling back a bit off of Crump. That gap between those two is starting to open up a little bit. No doubt Crump having new tires. Looks like Trenton Jump having an issue. Just kind of parks that thing in the track. And jumps the pits. I'm thinking he might have said, "The heck with it, I'm done." Man, people just cannot get that turn one. Swavely up over the bridge. He either overshot that or nah, he wasn't moving out of the way for him. I think he just overshot that. Freeman get a little loose off the corner. Swavely is on the pit road. Wondering if Baker's going to need to pit or not. And Bailey goes around. He's nosed into the wall right here. Get that car whipped back around. Laps to go. Steve Baker continuing to just dominate here today. Wesley Crump in second. Jeff Pogo third. Michael Meredith fourth. Those four have remained up front and done a great job just keeping it up there all night long. Logan Brakey back here rounds out the top five. Crump got the... Oh! Hardy slaps the wall. Crump got the lap car of German right on his back bumper. Hardy gets ass shape and slaps the wall. Schley gonna bring that thing down pit road. back bumper of Meredith, and that is the leader, Baker, that we can see behind him. Togo right in front of him, so geez, by the end of this we might only have 2 cars on the lead lap. Never know. Closing in on the 10 to go. Hardy a little loose into that corner. Let's see, Bruce, Duggar, Coggin all out. Bester, Abbott, Carter out as well. Evans, Spencer, and Jump are currently on P1. Actually, I think Jump is out as well. We've got 4 cars on the lead lap. Pretty sure that's about to change. Bailey in the wall just trying to stay out of the way. Laps to go, just gotta finish this one out. Slavely making a pass on Brashears. Did look like Brashears kind of moved over for him, but that was for position, so not sure. Just 9 laps to go here on the streets of Chicago. Hardy trying to get another spot. Trying to work on Dustin German. That's for 9th place they're fighting for right now. Hardy's looking to the left. German almost going to just let him have it. Hardy dips in front of German to get the wide arch on the corner, and he's got that spot. Hardy moves up to 9th place. Meredith has gone a lap down. Baker now looking to put Pogo a lap down. At this point, I think Baker's almost going for an extra bragging right. He wants to say he lapped the whole field. I don't think he's going to be able to get Crump, though. Still 8 laps to go. Coming up on 7. Well, yeah, coming up on 7 in just a minute here as they go through the final corner. Seven laps to go. Let's see on the track map here. 9 and 17. Brashear's currently just holding on to 8th place. Hardy's too far back. You wouldn't be able to get Brashear's. Now we have only 2 cars on the lead lap. Baker and Crump. Meredith sitting in 4th. Oh, back end comes out on him. That car goes around. Oh my God, having a hard time getting that thing back going. Zane Bailey gonna just hold up for him. Oh. Oh my goodness. Meredith fortunate he's got enough of a gap between him and Brakey. My goodness. That was a disaster for Michael Meredith. Wow. Now we're down to 5 laps to go. Steve Baker out front, Wesley Crump second, and the rest of the field off the lead lap. Jeff Pogo sitting there in 3rd, looking like he's got a pretty good chance of bringing that one home on the podium in what I believe is his first Xfinity start. Now, Meredith, he's got to keep that thing going because that trouble he had there ate up the huge gap that he had between him and Logan Brakey, and now with just 4 laps to go, Brakey's closing in on him. Meredith a little slideways through that corner. Brakey liking what he's seeing. He's inching closer to Meredith. Brakey right on Meredith as they go through that corner. Oh, Meredith a little loose off the corner. That's not going to help his speed. Brakey putting the pressure on Meredith. He's going to try and force Meredith into a mistake. Brakey having some connection issues. Makes it awful hard for Meredith to race when they get side by side or even just behind Brakey. Brakey has made the pass on Michael Meredith. Unfortunate for Meredith dropping back to 5th place after losing it and just having a heck of a time trying to get that car going. He might lose back to 6th place as well, in danger of losing his top 5 with just 3 laps to go. Slavey on his back bumper. Meredith, I'm thinking that damage is slowing him down, so he just doesn't seem to have that speed anymore. Slavely right on him. Oh, Meredith sideways to the corner again. That's going to give Slavely the chance. There you go. Slavely takes the 5th place spot away from Meredith. And the road truck is the whole front stretch behind him. Meredith kind of needs to just settle down for the last couple laps and just keep that thing pointed in the right direction. He's got enough distance between him and Road Truck as long as he keeps that thing going properly. It'll be a bit of a heartbreak for Meredith, though, with that great run he had going. Wasn't going to be a win, but he was right up there. Oh, and we got Freeman in the wall back there. It's like he just lost it coming off the last turn. Throttled up too soon. Comes around and gets that wall. Baker's got Hardy and German in his sights in front of him. Hardy and German in risk of going 2 laps down. We'll see. Baker might just kind of settle it. Again, he's got such a huge lead. I think with just 2 laps to go, coming up on the 1 to go, Baker's going to settle down a bit as it looks like Hardy is kind of pulling away from him now. Here comes Steve Baker to grab the white flag on the streets of Chicago. Second place Wesley Crump is so far back on the track. And comparison to the leader. Heck, second place still hasn't even gotten the white flag yet. 9 got it a bit ago. German and Hardy battling it out back here. These guys are going to be coming up on the white flag shortly. Just one more turn to get through. Here they go. They're going to grab the white flag for themselves. And here comes Steve Baker across the line, taking home the win tonight. No surprise there. Baker putting that one in victory lane. Go all the way back and find second place Crump. Watch him finish out this race. Should even have some here. Ooh, overcooks it in the corner. That's going to let Hardy get by him. Crump still got a bit of a ways to go before he gets back to that checkered. Crump coming up on the final corner. Wesley Crump is going to see that white flag, bringing that home in second place tonight. Poco in third place. Man, he's even got quite a bit until this one's over. Jeff Pogo, your final podium spot. Gonna go through his final corner tonight. Oh, what's he doing? He thinks it's over. Oh no. Or what? Maybe it was for him because he was a lap down. So maybe, okay, I guess it was just Crump that had to finish that. Ooh, I thought we had him. Who was that, Mark Martin that did that many years ago? Steve Baker gonna burn it down. And your final result, Steve Baker puts it in victory lane tonight. And Wesley Crump, second place. Jeff Pogo rounds out the podium. Logan Brakey, fourth. Richard Swavely is fifth. Michael Meredith is sixth. Seventh goes to James Rotruck. Randy Brashears is eighth. Kyle Hardy, ninth. Dustin German, 10th. Zane Bailey, 11th. 12th is Sean Freeman. 13th is Trenton Jump. 14th, Dalton Schley. 15th is Eric Stamp. Reggie Evans is 16th. Chris Spencer is 17th. Darren Bruce is 18th. Alan Duggar, 19th. Dustin Coggin, 20th. 21st is Colin Besser. 22nd, Noah Abbott. And 23rd is Michael Carter. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back with top finishers. Welcome back to Chicago Street Course. We've got our top finishers with us here now. Let's start off with Jeff Pogo. Jeff Pogo bringing it home in third place tonight. Jeff, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is your first Xfinity start. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is.
All right, well, bringing it out in style, putting it on the podium. So congratulations on that, first of all. Tell us how you ended up there.
Really, the key was just try to put in a good qualifying lap. Figure if I could qualify top 5, stay ahead of whatever mess might happen behind us, I'd have a decent shot. And then tire conservation was huge. There at the beginning, I might have been able to have been a little more aggressive with Wesley to get ahead of him there on the start, in the first 5 laps. But like you said, this is my first start here. I'm not racing for a championship here, so I really didn't want to get in there and wreck him, ruin his race. So I was just kind of trying to be a little respectful of the guys who are here every week.
All right, well, you did a great job of that. You're usually a front runner in the Truck Series, and that's where we're here on Thursday in the Truck Series, so I'm sure we'll be talking to you again. Wouldn't surprise me if we do. Who do you want to thank tonight, Jeff?
I got to thank my crew chief / spotter, Dan Dill, tonight. He runs with me and my team on Thursdays in the trucks, and I wanted him to stay in here and do a little strategy with me, tell me what other people's times were compared to mine and so on and so forth. And then you guys and the admins and everybody in here, like I said, I don't run this Xfinity series. I might do a couple races before the end of the season, but everybody in here is pretty respectful of pulling over for leaders and trying to get out of the way. So appreciate everybody here tonight doing that.
All right, congratulations, Jeff.
Thank you.
All right, our second place finisher, Wesley Crump, bringing it home in second tonight. Wesley, you had a great run up front all night. Tell us about it.
Yes, sir. I couldn't hold a candle to Steve there. It was just, at that point, it was just drive and survive after he got away from me, and him and Trenton jumped, and then I guess jump wrecked and wrecked again. So, yeah, just try to stay clean, put out solid laps.
Well, you did a great job of that, of course. Yeah, like you said, Baker, we were thinking a few more laps, and he might have even caught up to you, had everybody but you. You're the only other one that finished on the lead lap. So congratulations on that, as well as the second place.
I was watching that. I stepped it up a little bit to try and keep it from catching me.
Well, we were thinking he might be going for another achievement. It's not just a win, but lapping everybody. So good job holding on to the
right,
lead lap.
Thank you.
And who do you want to thank?
Oh, we got WC Sport Fishing, Finish Line, Race Designs, SVH Motorsports, Aces Up Sim Sports, STR. Say hello to my buddy. My buddy's at home across the street from me watching. Hi to Grandpa, Mama, everybody who's watching.
All right. Well, great job tonight, and congrats again, Wesley.
All right, see ya.
All right, and now your dominant as ever winner, Steve Baker, keeping it on the podium and in first place just about all night, except through the green flag stops, and that wasn't even the second round of stops where he kept the lead through that too. Steve, unbelievable, almost left the entire field. Tell us how you did it.
Yeah, it's a fun race. The goal was to just try and start up front, keep it clean, keep the tires under it, and bring it back in one piece. And it was pretty fun, clean race. I did hit the wall once pretty bad, but luckily it didn't do too much damage.
Well, putting on a clinic again, like I said, Wesley was the only car that you did not lap tonight, so great job with that. This is not your first start, but you've only got a couple of starts. Is that correct, Steve?
Yeah, I took a hiatus from the oval side, so I'm just trying to get back into it. Been racing a lot of road, and had this one circled. Looking forward to this one, but really enjoying the oval stuff with this group too. So trying to get back in the winner's circle on that side.
All right, well, you just put a win next to your name, so get back in here and go for some points racing maybe. Congratulations on the big, very dominant win. Who do you want to thank, Steve?
Yeah, just thank my teammates, Dustin, Chris out there tonight, Smoke Show Racing. Thank you guys for broadcasting and the admin group and everybody who comes out to race.
All right. Congratulations again, Steve.
Thanks.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us here at 1-5 Studios. If you've enjoyed the racing action, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of it. And again, we'd like to thank you for joining us, and we'll see you at the next track.